Hello everyone, this is Mario, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Giro d'Italia 2023. So I've been really away from Pro Cycling Manager in the past year or so. I haven't played it that much, but I decided to record the Giro d'Italia 2023 to play it and to bring it to you. So the Giro d'Italia is arguably the best Grand Tour in the cycling season. It surely produces a lot of spectacular moments, and it has done that in the past few years. We have, as usual, a lot of climbing, a lot of mountain stages. We have quite a lot of time trialing to be done, with one really long 34.5 kilometer time trial at the end of the first week. And this might prove critical for the outcome of the GC, with possibly Remco Evenepoel being the big favorite to win the GC. I also want to give a big shout out to the stage creators and to the World DB team who allow us to play this game in a more realistic way. I'll have a link to the Steam Workshop database down below in the description, so make sure you check that. So I was struggling a bit to decide which team I was going to play as, and I ended up deciding to go with Groupama-FDJ. It's probably going to cause a few issues and make it harder for me, especially because I'm not that practiced or skilled at the moment playing Pro Cycling Manager, but I decided to give a shot with Thibaut Pinot. He's going to retire at the end of the season, so we won't have that many more chances to play as him. I mean, the 77 mountain stat is definitely going to be a struggle. His poor skills on the time trial and his inability to perform well in the final week are going to be very hindering. But yeah, I'll try to go for a top 5 finish maybe with him. And if things go wrong, I can try to go for a stage or two. We also have Stefan Kung, so I'll try to definitely target the time trials. And other than that, we have Jake Stewart, who is going to try to challenge in the sprint stages. Of course, there are two really big favorites for the GC, Remco Evenepoel and Primož Roglic. I would say that Remco, I think he's the big favorite with the amount of time trialing that we have. Some of the mountain stages are not really at very high altitude, and there's a lot of stages that I see that fit, or that I think that fit Remco. So I think he's going to be the strongest contender. But yeah, Roglic is a strong candidate as well. I don't think João Almeida is going to be challenging for the win. He might challenge for a podium. We also have Caruso, who finished second a couple of years ago, coupled with Jack Haig for Bahrain. And of course, Ineos always with a strong team. Geraint Thomas could potentially be their leader, but I think that Theo Gegenhardt is actually showing a bit of better form. So he might end up being the leader for Ineos. We have Vlasov, Carty, and Rigoberto Urán. So I decided to divide the race in videos of 3 races each. So today we are going to play stages 1 to 3 with the opening time trial, 18 kilometers long, with a very easy climb at the end, so it's not going to create a lot of difficulties. Then we have a flat stage on stage 2, so a chance for the sprinters, and then a hilly finish on stage 3. For stage 1, Stefan Kung is one of the top 3 favorites. Pinot is on the road, is on a +1 day today, approaching the first intermediate checkpoint. Geraint Thomas has the best overall time, and in the first checkpoint, Pinot is losing 38 seconds. Let's see if Thomas, yeah, he still holds the best time in the first checkpoint. So in the second checkpoint, 101, Pinot is losing 1 minute and 1 second. Let's try to push a bit now in the climb here. There's a little flattish section here. Let's go up to 92. Ooh, that's too much. That is too much. We are approaching the line now a little bit harder, and we lose 1 minute and 2 seconds to Geraint Thomas. Am I happy with that? I'm not even sure. So we now have Bruno Armirail, the French time trial champion, finishing his time trial. He's on a -1 day, so he's not going to win this. He's losing 44 seconds on the second checkpoint. Let's push it to the line, and he's going to lose 47 seconds, 30 seconds only. PCM, why? Why do you give me a -2 on Stefan Kung? We're not gonna win it. So approaching the first intermediate checkpoint, and we are, well, Only 8 seconds down. Okay. Let's see what we can do of this. Okay, so we are now on the second checkpoint, losing 14 seconds to the best time there. But on the first checkpoint, People Ghana actually beat the best time by 10 seconds there. So he might be going for the best time overall. And I don't think I managed this properly in the climb. Have so much energy left. Losing 12 seconds with Stefan Kung. We have People Ghana. Wow, 18 seconds. Faster than Geraint Thomas. That is impressive. Roglic is losing 40 seconds in the second checkpoint. This might be massive for the GC. He loses 52 overall. And Remco is going to lose a bit of time as well, but 27 seconds. He gains a lot of time on Primož Roglic. And the winner is People Ghana. Geraint Thomas 19 seconds behind, and Bauke Mollema, surprising, Bauke Mollema in third. Remco got fifth, so that's a decent time. Kung was 8th. Well, 8th is the new first. We actually won the time trial. People Ghana is the first leader of the Giro d'Italia. You will surely want to do this in real life. So People Ghana wins the time trial. The best GC contender in the stage is Geraint Thomas. So he gains 9 seconds on Remco Evenepoel. Primož Roglic had a really poor day. Where is he? He loses 53 seconds in the time trial. So to Geraint Thomas, that is 34. I can math. For Thibaut Pinot, 121 down overall. So he loses a minute and 2 seconds to Geraint Thomas, but he's not that far from Roglic. Roglic really had a terrible day today. Now heading off to stage 2, a chance for the sprinters, which surprisingly include People Ghana in the list of favorites. So now departing for stage number 2, we have Jake Stewart on a +2 day, so he's going to be in a good place to challenge for the stage win. And obviously, PCM being PCM, I now have Stefan Kung and Bruno Armirail, my 2 best time trialists, on a +5. Yeah, I would have liked to have that in the previous one. So we are now approaching the final 10 kilometers of this stage, and I seem to be losing my position with my sprint train. They are going really fast at the moment. Let's use the energy gel on Vandenberg for now. Yeah, we are a bit boxed in here. Let's hope we can get through. In the intermediate sprints, we tried to go for the first, but failed miserably. The second one was on the top of a climb, so up to 99 with Vandenberg now. Oh, he's going away! He's going away! And Konovalovas is behind. This is a complete mess. This is an absolute mess. And I can't get out of here. Come on, let me through, let me through. It's Simone Consoni that is blocking me. And now, what the heck? What the heck is happening? What the heck is happening? What is this? Yeah, that was something. Michael Matthews wins the stage ahead of Mats Pedersen and Alberto Dainese. We finish 42nd with Jake Stewart. So I'm watching the replay of this. This is the moment when Vandenberg suddenly just goes away. So then I switch to Konovalovas. I start pushing with him. I think I was at around 95 at this point. He's boxed in by Consoni, can't move in. He's not losing his red energy, but it just stops. He just stops there. And then, I mean, I start sprinting with Leinard and then with Jake Stewart, but that was too late. But what the hell was this? Yeah. Take your freaking win, Michael Matthews. Let's just forget about this one and move on to stage 3. So stage 3, Roglic is considered the main favorite. Yeah, I can see that. And so we are starting for a really long stage. Stage 3, 213 kilometers between Vasto and Melfi. Yeah, Vasto and Melfi. really rainy day, so hopefully we are going to be able to avoid any crashes. Thibaut Pinot is on a +1, so I think I can go over those climbs very easily with him. Jake Stewart on a +2 takes his mountain stat up to 70 and 77 hill, so maybe he can go over that hill and then try to go for the stage win. So as you may notice, the audio and my lips are out of sync, and this is because I lost the audio for this final bit of the stage, which is unfortunate, so I really apologize for that. I'll just try to give my post commentary the best way I can. So we had a very early attack in this final climb, in the early part of the climb. Initially only Brandon McNulty went for it, and I thought that maybe he was only trying to go for the KOM points. He was the only one attacking. He got the KOM points there, and he took the lead in the mountain classification. Then in the moment before the second part of the climb, we saw a bit of an increase in the pace, and then we had a crash by Konovalov. He was the one protecting Thibaut Pinot. I lost a bit of focus here. That was the moment in which there was a second attack. We had McNulty again together with Vlasov and a few others. They stretched the peloton, or this large group, quite a bit, and I had to react and try to force my way up to try to catch them back, which fortunately happened just at the top of this climb. So at this point I thought, okay, we're through with Jake Stewart and nobody else is going to attack, so I'm going to be able to challenge for the stage win. We have some breaks in the peloton, so maybe some of the sprinters are behind us. But then right after the intermediate sprint, the final one in this stage, we had Theo Gegenhardt attacking and a few others following. I didn't really notice it was an attack. I thought it was just a pace increase, but they went for it again just a little bit afterwards. I was trying to push to get back to them, and they launch a final really strong attack, and they managed to break away from the main group. And when I noticed that and I tried to put Armirai pushing to bring Pinot back to the front, I realized we have Vlasov, McNulty, Roglic and Remco, and Theo Gegenhardt trying to catch him. We were 5 kilometers from the finish line at this point, and I thought, okay, we are probably going to lose some time. I still kept pushing. At this point I was pushing with Mollard. I was 1 kilometer from the finish. I start sprinting with Jake Stewart and trying to still snatch the win, but surprisingly Remco Evenepoel beats Primož Roglic in the sprint, and he takes the stage win. Jake Stewart, if he was with the front riders, he could have potentially taken the win today. He finishes third. Thibaut Pinot fortunately didn't lose any time, so yeah, GC wise it was a decent day, but yeah, I need to pay more attention in the next few stages. I was definitely not expecting an attack in the downhill there. So yeah, maybe I will have to be the one attacking next time. We just missed out on a great chance of taking a stage win. Jake Stewart finishing third. Why wasn't I paying attention to that attack? Pinot doesn't lose any time. I think everyone got the same time up to, yeah, Kung is the first one losing time. Jack Haig did lose some time. Pipo Ganna finishes day 3 still in pink. 18 seconds ahead of Remco Evenepoel and 19 ahead of Geraint Thomas. Our best rider is still Bruno Armirai, 106 down, and Thibaut Pinot is 121 down in 26th. It wasn't a bad day, a bad few stages for the GC, but yeah, we could have definitely won this last one. And with this, we conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun playing it, even though there was a lot of chaos in the sprints and chaos caused by my lack of practice in PCM. Hopefully in the next one I'm going to be able to get some better results, and hopefully I'm going to bring that video to you on Tuesday covering stages 4, 5 and 6. Until then, as usual, stay safe, stay positive, and goodbye.